Welcome to Corey's Corner. Today is both a happy and a sad day for the citizens of New York City. Finally, the Honorable Mayor Eric Adams has decided to step down, put his ego to the side, and leave the 2025 race, where he absolutely had no chance in hell of winning.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more.
And yet, despite all we've achieved, I cannot continue my reelection campaign.
You know, it's pretty messed up that for 4 years, he has ran probably one of the most corrupt administrations in New York City. And as public advocate Jumaane Williams says, either the most corrupt or the most inept because of the choices and the decisions. It's clear as time went by over the 4 years that Mayor Adams was way over his head as far as running the biggest city in the country and the most important city in the world. I don't think he had the experience, the wherewithal, or obviously the character to run it. And it all showed. I mean, you're talking about at least 27 members of his administration indicted, in jail, resigned, or under investigation. It's who's who of the criminal operation called the Adams administration. Sad, very sad. And this man, he had it in the palm of his hands. And there's no secret that I've been a friend with him since the 100 Blacks in Law Enforcement. I've thrown fundraisers for him. I did phone banks for him when he was a state senator. I did a lot, but I was fed up very early on in administration. And it's recently in the past 5 or 6 months, I just publicly went out because I knew there's no way I'm going to sit by idly and have people think that I'm happy with the things that I'm seeing going on in New York City, the city I so much beloved. A lot of my friends that work his administration are screwed, and there's some there now. They got to put this on their resume, and people are going to be looking at them sideways like, you stayed with this clown show for almost 4 years? Again, I'm not trying to knock the man. The reality is the reality. Look at what he has done as far as the corruptness, his picks, keeping Jeff Madry as the chief of department when you know he shouldn't have been there. Putting John Shell, chief of department now, who shot an unarmed black male in East Flatbush back in 2008. He shouldn't be there. Promoting a detective to deputy mayor of public safety in New York City. Unprecedented. Definitely don't have the wherewithal, the experience, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for that position. This guy was just making decisions, happenstance. Oh, I used to work with you before. Let me make you a commissioner. Oh, I know you. You was nice to me. Oh, let me make you a deputy mayor. Crazy. You can't run an operation like that. And I'm really happy to see him go. It's a sad day because as a black man, I wanted to see him succeed. I wanted to see him win. And not only as a black man, as a friend, the second black mayor in the history of New York City. You didn't think we wanted to see him win? I remember his inauguration. I remember the night he won the primary. We was popping bottles of champagne. You could go through my Instagram and see me and Terry Banks popping champagne. Everybody was happy. It was a very festive time. And he got in office and was telling everybody, I'm the mayor. Like nobody didn't know you was the mayor. You are the mayor. We already knew that. Walking around with no security. Nah, ain't nobody gonna touch me in the street. His arrogance and his ego is his downfall. And, you know, it's just really sad because he had it in his hands. I truly believe if he would have done this correctly, he could have got 2 terms and then probably had a conversation with Senator Chuck Schumer, who's in his 80s, I think. And he could have walked right into that seat. But no, he was blinded by the money, going to Turkey. What black person you know go to Turkey 7 times in 2 years? It doesn't even make sense. I read his indictment. If Kamala Harris would have won and Williams would have still been in charge of the New York Eastern District, Eric Adams is in jail right now. We know that. I read that indictment. It was a scathing report. And even on his way out, he's still saying he's stepping down because the media is killing him. Campaign finance won't give him no money. No, why? Look what you've done. They just didn't take your money from you. Please don't blame the media. You can't say that you want to use the media when it's your defense and then you're mad at them because they're pulling up all your dirt. You are the cause of your problem. The citizens of New York City deserve better. And I don't have a foot in the race. I don't care who it is. I was just any but Eric. And finally, we only have 3 more months of the outside mayor. We won't have to deal with this anymore. And hopefully whoever comes in can run a tight, professional administration where the young men and women of New York City can be proud to look up to. Please make your vote November 4th. Please do not check off the Eric Adams box because his name is still on the ballot because they already printed it. It was a deadline. So please don't waste your vote. I ain't telling you who to vote for, but change soon come to New York City, January 1st, 2026. I'm Corey Pegues, and you know I always keep it right, not real. Peace.
For one thing, we should celebrate redemption instead of condemning it. Corey Pegues, talking truth, bruh. Check it out. Once a cop.